bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Yeah. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
Front the back, they yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. Talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
Front the back, they yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gonna do? Get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Front yard yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
All the dope boys yelling.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go here in New Orleans. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. It'll be back up now to start this drive. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. He'll be brought down up around the 18-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
First law, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's the 3rd-round rookie pick, Isaac Slaw. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Of 22 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
Baker going to give it to Irving. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Pete Werner there to make the tackle.
27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face second down and 7. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State and Knuck. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That has play good for 22. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. Good blocking to the 15. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
15 more yards.
How about 19 yards on that one? They're in business. It's first and goal.
At the 8-yard
A
line.
run on first and goal. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up second and goal at the 10-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. On the run to the right. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
The Saints take over first.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
Second down and 8. Once again, it's Pacheco. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
43. That's good for the Saints. First down.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More from New Orleans after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they've got it with first and 10.
Roll, roll, roll! Ready, ready!
Here's a handoff to Pacheco, running left. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Saints first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. That's to his tight end, Juwan Johnson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
At the 10-yard line.
From the gun, it's shot. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
On second down, it's Shuck. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10.
19, Tiger, 9, Dragon, 60.
Throwing again, Shuck. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On the handoff, it's Irvin. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well. We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Chris Braswell there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Now Shuck on 3rd down. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
They'll go. And here's Shuck. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by their rookie corner. And he DB's dream, a pick six for touchdown. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Saints 3. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
Shuck looking to throw on first down. And he's got a homer. It's complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
26 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Shuck. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bucs have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got it.
Baker Mayfield sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Baker to throw. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up third and 9.
Now Mayfield. Open man, right side, he's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. 32 yards. Timeout here in Tampa Bay. That is their second. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. To throw is Mayfield. Rolling to the left. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown Buccaneers. That his second TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Okay, ready? Let's go. Hawk 7, yeah, baby. Ready?
On play action, it's Shuck. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
They'll take over at first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's up?
On first down is Mayfield. It's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll have to go the full 10 yards with first and goal.
Hey, alert! 180! What's up?
Throwing is Mayfield. He's got his big tight end. Otten. Touchdown, Tampa. It's his second touchdown of the year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
The Saints will line up for the two-point conversion.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on a two-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Alert, 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 alert!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll air one out for Higgins. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. A good physical run, motoring forward for Knuck.
He was brought
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
That's good.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Pacheco. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
A handoff to Pacheco. Good running inside the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, New Orleans.
10 at the 18-yard line.
To throw is Shuck. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Let's go.
Shuck to throw on 2nd down. That is caught at the 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's good for a Saints first down. First and goal.
Pacheco is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To the air, a shot. That is hot. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On first down, here's Irvin. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irvin. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. And for a third time today. He's intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Saker. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Here is Knuck on 1st and 10. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Out of the pistol, it's Pacheco. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd down, and here is Knuck. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get their lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, poke him down to 23 yards. Here's Irving, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Mayfield. His throw left side for Tasslaw. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 22 yards the pickup there. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
22 yards. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Now Mayfield. He's got that all alone. That's Tasslaw. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Baker. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9 yards.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field.
And he's into the end zone. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown Buccaneers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
To throw is Mayfield. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. This returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On first down, Shuck. This one's complete to Palmer. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. It's a gain of great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Shuck. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, it's Shuck. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 41.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. To the goal line and in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown Saints. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Give. This is Irving. And mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And a first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Buccaneers.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes planned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up his first down. What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. That's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
180!
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now on 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Come to the line, needing 6 yards for a first down. To Slaw, the man in motion. They'll drop to throw. They'll swing this top line to Irving. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
12 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run here. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. They stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. They'll come up now for 2nd down. That's BUC in motion. They go play action with Mayfield. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 1st down.
8 yards to go.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Alert, alert! 180! That's it!
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Contact, front, no flats. Going to be 4th down.
Well, I like the idea of airing it out there on 3rd down. You're trying to move this ball even into closer, more manageable field goal distance, but After that incomplete, now brings up 4th down. I think you have no choice but to settle for 3 here and see if it's enough to leave here with a win. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence, but this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
A return now from the 4. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Play action, it's Shuck. He'll air one out for Palmer. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Now Shuck. Got that open downfield on the crossing route. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Saints going to use their 2nd timeout, and the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. Second down, goal to go. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. The game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
The 47-yard line.
180! Real. Hey, alert! Watch out!
On 1st down is Mayfield. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Saints are right back in this one.
It's not often, Mike, an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one, a win for the Saints. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. They'll have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.